today we got to talk about Brett, and that is based Brett, because this coin has been forgotten. And I've been talking about a lot of the long lost, forgotten meme coins that people have not been talking about that had huge potential during the last bull run that could probably have potential during this bull run. But unfortunately, Brett has not been pumping at all during this bull run. And now we're nearing the end of this bull run once we get to 150 to 170K Bitcoin, which that's my personal opinion. But I feel like a lot of these coins that have been forgotten about during this bull run are going to have a very good last quarter of the bull run, because this is the last quarter of the bull run, whether you like it or not. But some of these projects that have not benefited from the bull run just might take off when altcoins start going crazy. Altcoins they kind of already shifted into altcoin season. Anyways, we're going to talk about this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But look at this. Bitcoin dominance down to 56.6%. It was at 62% not too long ago, like last month. So the fact that it's at 56.6% just kind of shows, we are inside of that altcoin season. And as you can see here, the we were at like where was this, like 60% all the way back here. So, and that's earlier in August. So we were all the way at 63% back here in June. And you can see Bitcoin's been pretty dominant this bull run. But now we're like starting to switch into the altcoin season mode. So you're going to start seeing the altcoins going up as well. That's why I'm talking about stuff like Brett. And for those that don't know, Brett is built on Coinbase. So that's why I call it based Brett, because it's on Base. It's one of the original Coinbase memes for the Base memes. It's one of the original Base coins as well. So at the peak of the market, this coin did crazy numbers, like 2 billion in market cap. This coin got all the way up to 2 billion in market cap. Okay, 2.1 billion. Now the current market cap is at 486 million. 486 million, and the 24-hour trading volume is at $51 million. So it has pulled back a significant amount, but I still believe that this project could have some, potential. So we just kind of got to sit around and wait. But, these types of projects that have not ran yet are going to run. Like Cronos. Cronos has not ran yet. Cronos is going to run. There's so many different projects that have not ran yet inside of this bull market. So you got to spot them, you got to pay attention to them, and you got to get in on them. Look, it's down 46.5% in the last year. That's a 46.5% discount. But yeah, it's been down a lot. So hopefully Brett can come back. We have seen it do very good in the past, so I think that it could have some type of growth coming for this, near future here. So it just sucks that for this bull run, it hasn't done nothing, let's be honest. But a lot of projects have not done nothing in this bull run, and that's what you got to remember. Like, just because stuff like Solana has been going crazy, Sui, Ethereum, doesn't mean that all the other altcoins are just obsolete. Like, no, like these other altcoins and these other meme coins are going to be doing great, personally, in my opinion. But anyways, 868,000 inside of holders here for Brett. So Brett has a pretty good amount of holders. And this is the official website, if you can see here. So they got their little swap here on their website. You can scroll down. They got all of their exchanges here that you can buy from on the website, which they're on almost all the exchanges actually. So yeah, and you can see like all these, just look at all these different exchanges. Like, this is, about as good as it gets. That's almost everything. So yeah, you got their tokenomics and everything here. Just kind of, trying to bring some of these coins back to light. I think some of them have huge potential. And Brett, it's like the average meme coin, but they do a lot of different memes here. So every day they post memes, every single day, and it started all off of this right here. So you can come back and watch this, how the meme of Brett started. But yeah, as for the prices, this is what I excel at. This is what I love doing: price action, doing technical analysis. This is where I am the most natural at, in the best flow state. So anyways, we're taking our Fibonacci from our swing high down to our swing low here. And right now, oh, sorry cap. All right, so that is just a little delivery from Lazada here out in Thailand. But anyways, like I was saying before, taking the swing high, swing low here for our Fibonacci retracement. But right now, what we are looking for is a little bit of a pullback, because on Bitcoin is supposed to be pulling back to 99 to 100K. I've been saying this a lot lately. People are probably tired of hearing me saying it, but I just see the pullback happening. I see the indicators. I see it all. And right now, we are still going to pull back a little bit more. Like I said, 99 to 100K, maybe 104, 105K, and maybe 108K. Those are just levels that we are watching for Bitcoin. If we break 108K, we're going 104K. If we break 104K, we're going 100/99K. That's what we're looking for right now inside of Bitcoin. And it really matters a lot for Brett, because a lot of these altcoins are following Bitcoin steps, and especially with Ethereum going crazy, like we are literally entering the altcoin season, because Ethereum is really going to set the standard for everything else. So you do have to make sure you pay attention to that. And looking over here on the Bitcoin charts, you can see here that on the MACD, which is the moving average convergence divergence, moving average convergence divergence, which is a weird name, but the MACD right here is showing that we are selling off currently, that we still have more selling pressure. So that's why I predict that we'll come down here to 99K inside of Bitcoin. That's where we had some significant support here back at 99K, and we also had significant resistance there as well. So we're going to be looking towards 99K. Also had significant resistance at 108K. That's why I also mentioned 108K as a possible area for us to stop at, and we're kind of already almost there. And then also 104K, we did have some support there, and we also have our Fibonacci retracement initially at 104K. So that was also a resistance area as well for us, which then becomes our support. So that's why I'm using these particular levels. And right now we are waiting for it to go down to 99K/100K. So that is just a breakdown of why I'm saying all that. And the reason why this matters for Brett, let me go ahead and bring Brett back. So the reason why this matters for Brett is because Brett is also going to pull back as Bitcoin pulls back, and you want to get in at the best possible price. What is going to be the best possible price right now? What I'm looking for at the support is right here. We can already see there's a little bit of a minor support area. We can see that we hit the support area here back on the 22nd of June of this year. That's 0.032. So that support, well, 0.033. That's where we're looking at. Let's just say 3 cents. We're looking at a 3-cent support, 0.033. We've seen the support also hit this level here, and we had some resistance here as well. And you can see back here, it was also used as a support area. So 0.033 is what I'm looking for here with Brett. We're also at a little bit of a support area right now as well. And it's funny because as Bitcoin hits its support areas, altcoins hit their supports as well. So Brett is at a current support of that 0.049 level, right? And now we're coming down here to that 0.033 level. So you might be able to buy it at a cheaper price. And the reason why I like to mention these cheaper prices is because if you do your technical analysis and you look at where you're about to go inside of percentages when you get to the previous all-time high, if we take it from 0.033 up to that previous all-time high with Brett, then now we are looking at, let's see, the top of this Fibonacci, we're looking at 612% if we take it from there. Now, if we take it from where we are now, it's going to look slightly different. So let me line this up right here. All right, got that lined up right there. Now you're looking at a much smaller gain towards the all-time high. Now you're looking at 380%. So you see the big difference there. We have 380% if you don't buy back on the pullback. But if you bought back on the pullback, then you're looking at 600%. So 380% versus 600%. And that's it if it goes to its all-time high, okay? So just kind of wanted to break that down there. And like I said, I love doing the chart. So that's my favorite part about all this. But anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe. All that good stuff. Leave a comment in the comment section. And as always, I'll be back with another video.